Hey. I just learned that I can't stream to X unless I want to pay for a premium account. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to pay for that. So unfortunately, this live stream is not on X. But anywho, hey. I just got an email too that said I'm live on YouTube. That's fun. I'm killing time here until some folks show up. I have missed my regular and consistent Monday night live streams. And I think, I got thrown off by touring. And then in my mind, I was always like, I don't want to start doing the Mondays again because then I'm just going to go on tour again and then I'll lose my rhythm. But I'm going to make a commitment right here on the internet with nobody watching yet, but maybe somebody will see this later, that I'm going to shoot for every Monday. I'm going to do me a live stream of some sort. I'm going to do a song, since nobody's here yet, that I never play, ever. But it's on my last record. It's on Maybe Modern, and it's this song. Wait, it's this song. And if people dig this t-shirt, I can make these available, Oh, somebody's here. Hey. So this is a song I wrote. I was thinking about, growing up, if ever I had a crush on a boy or whatever, like the main advice my parents gave me was, don't chase boys, make them chase you. You don't want to seem too desperate. But they never said the desperate thing. I think that's what they were getting at. But it was like, you never chase a boy. And it was like forbidden in my house that I ever tell a boy I thought he was cute before he told me. Anyway. But so there was that little thought before I started writing this. And then so much of my 20s, I spent pining after people who did not value me the way I valued them. And so this is like wishing I could go back and tell younger me, let him go. You're gonna be fine. Who's here? Say hello. Mark, hey! Hello, how are you? I got something to say. I can't believe things have turned to disdain, like rocks in my pocket as I walk to the shore. I just wanna know if you can love me no more. So get along, little girl. What's he gonna do? Say you're all he ever needs and validate you. Out of the flames we fly. So get along, little girl. Just say goodbye. I was a mess, and you made mistakes. Under the rubble, the foundation shakes, like walking center stage with no shouts of encore. I just wanna know if you can hold me no more. Oh, get along, little girl. What's he gonna say? Get along, little girl. It'll all be okay. 'Cause out of the flames we fly. Oh, get along, little girl. Just say goodbye. 'Cause even on the best of days, he'll just drag you down. So get along, get along. Oh, out of the flames we fly. Kathy, I had so much fun meeting you too. That Perks and Quirks gig was super fun. I'm here, and I don't think y'all know this, but for 3-ish years, really starting in 2020, I live streamed every Monday night, and I met so many people and like connected through this live stream. Well, Kathy, you know this, and this is me trying to get back to that because I really missed it. Do you like the color coordination? I noticed I was wearing a yellow shirt, and I thought I'd just make everything yellow tonight. Oh, Mark! Hey, mark your calendars for October 5th if you live kind of near me, because we're going to be doing an album launch concert with a full band at Stone Path Malt in Wareham, Massachusetts, and I need to sell 175 tickets. But really, it's a record that's like all about growing up in my hometown, and a lot of the people that I grew up with and made a big impact on me are like on that record in one way or another. So, if you've known me for a long time, you should come. All right. I'm going to play for you my new single. Vivian, thank you. Style has never been like my forte, but I'm just excited when I can do a visual thing that works. Kathy, hello. So this song came out on July 12th, and I'd been sitting on it for a while. I just didn't know when I should release it, and then like I was trying to find the perfect time, and I overthought it, and I sat on this song for like a year and a half without releasing it, and then I was finally like, you know what? I pick you, July 12th. I wrote this song with Steve Dean, who is a hit songwriter. He's had hits for Reba, and the one that I knew that he wrote is Roundabout Way for George Strait, and he's just the nicest guy, and he was interested in writing with me, which is like such an honor because he could write with anybody, and I so desperately wanted to show up with a good idea, and I think that I got in my head so much about needing to show up with a good idea that I had nothing. I had no ideas. Until I got to the traffic light on his street corner. And the idea I had was just the title of this song. Sometimes I'm sturdy. Sometimes I'm strong. Sometimes I worry when a day gets too long. Sometimes I'm broken, and sometimes I'm blue. That's when I go out, hoping the battle will get me through. He's been looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door. 2 steps in, dress on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be. Here I am wishing I didn't make those wine decisions. My daddy told me to keep my hands clean. Any dirt on my soul would be the death of me. And when I remember all the wrong that I've done, I wanna wash it away. Bartender, pour me another one. I'll tell you what I was laughing at in a minute. Oh, he's been looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car Billy, thank you. Billy, hello. All right, here's what I was laughing at in the middle of that song. All right, so today I was working on adding auto captions to a live performance video I have of that song, and it never got wine decisions correct. It was wind decisions, wild decisions, wide decisions. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe it's my pronunciation. I have to work on how I say wine decisions. Anyway, thanks for being here. I'm going to be hanging out until 8 o'clock, so I don't know why I just said it like I'm talking to my child. So I was like, Mama, what time is it? Is it 8 o'clock? Point being, if you have a song request, put it in the comments, and if I know it, I'll play it, and if I almost know it, I'll try it. How's that for a deal? William, hello! On a Monday night, look at me, I'm here. The only thing I'm missing is my Monday night martini. That was always like the thing about my Monday night live streams was the martini. I'm going to do a brand new song. I think it might be utterly depressing. I think it's a good song. No, don't leave just because I said it's depressing. But I promise that I will bring you out of the doldrum after this song, if indeed it is a doldrum. But I wrote this maybe 2 weeks ago. Hello in Amsterdam. Nice to see you. This is a brand new song, maybe 2 weeks old. I wrote this with Jackson Emmer. Jackson and I wrote my song Put the Ring on Every Day. That was a single that came out back in February. And I love writing with Jackson. And we were talking about family dysfunction. Yes, Mark, join me for Monday Night Martini next time you're off work. Yes, do it. So family dysfunction, and we've been having a time over here in my family with like mental health and addiction issues. And I'm somebody who likes to fix things. Like my addiction is trying to fix other people's problems, which, as it turns out, you cannot do. You cannot fix people. And another thing that has been like my cross to bear, but only because I chose it, is being the intermediary for family members that don't speak to each other. And I'll get now, I mean, in the past it would be like a verbal message, but now I'll get a text, be like, can you tell so-and-so this X, Y, and Z? And these are like grown adults asking me to be this intermediary, and I don't want to be anymore. And last week was the first time, or 2 weeks ago, when I wrote the song, was like the first time I declined to be the intermediary for grown adults. So that was a piece of the jumping off for this song. A summer backyard barbecue, charcoal smoke and Mountain Dew. Uncle Henry and Giselle holding court and raising hell, while Sarah there throws up her lunch, or a postcard of the Brady Bunch. The cousins tell her she looks good, the beauty of the neighborhood. Keeping secrets, is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you, I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. It's Grandpa's second family, Mom and Dad and their whiskey. It's crying while I watch TV, 'cause Daddy broke her cup of tea. I spent some years in therapy, not used to someone hearing me. How good it felt to pull the string and watch it all unraveling. Keeping secrets, is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you, I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please please talk to me. I'll always love my family. Lord knows they tried their best for me. Comparison will kill your joy, and exercise I should avoid. Oh, keep it secret. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you. I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. William, no worries about the all caps. It is a lose-lose situation when grown adults don't just say what they're feeling. That's the thing I'm trying to give to my child is the ability to communicate thoughts and feelings, because when you hold them inside, like any of them, like being mad at somebody, like you need to tell the person how you're feeling. Otherwise, it just becomes a bigger thing, and then you flip out on them because they did something silly, like, I don't know, forget to take their clothes out of the dryer. You ever notice that, though? Like, you get mad over some inane thing, and if you think about it, it's like really not that little thing you're upset about. It's something that happened like a few slip-ups ago that you've just been like stewing upon. Someone once told me that I never look angry, but that was my angry face. I just noticed something. Earlier we were discussing my color palette I've got going on here with the yellow and the guitar and the yellow. Check this out. This was not on purpose. This is my drinking vessel for tonight. Something like, does anybody get into like foofy stuff with what colors mean? Like, does yellow mean something? Am I on some kind of yellow wavelength? Anyway, I digress. I'm going to sing you another newish song. And here's the secret about this song. All right, well, first of all, hold on. Let me see who's here. If Vivian is still here, Vivian, I wrote this on my way home from Cedar Edge, Colorado. When you land at Logan Airport in Boston, you can take this bus thing to the parking lot that's like 15 minutes away. And I wrote this song on the bus ride from Logan Airport to my car. And in my mind, it didn't really turn out that way, but in my mind, I was writing this song for my friend Jackson Emmer to sing. And here's the problem I'm having. My new record is like done. Like, we're in the mixing phase. But I really like this song. And I feel like the record needs one more like happy thing. And I think I might just like add this song at the last minute. Tired, a little bit late. Ain't been sleeping much these days. I was hoping for a moment that I could bend your ear some more and show you what these hands are for. It's you, if you want me to. 'Cause even if it's a long shot, I don't wanna wait another minute. It's my bed, I want you in it. Oh, why are we always running from danger? Baby, I wanna mind done hiding. 'Cause even if you turn away, I don't wanna wait another minute. It's the only way I'm gonna get it. Oh, why are we always running from danger? Baby, I wanna take a risk, so come on. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. Ooh, ooh, When it's late and you can't sleep, tell me, do you think of me? 'Cause even if it's just a night, I don't wanna waste another minute. I ain't living with a what if. Oh, why are we always running from danger? Baby, I wanna take a risk, so come on. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. Nancy, hello. All right, JJ with the auto caption. Spacing lion. Did auto caption think I was saying spacing lion instead of oblivion? What was the confusion? Do you know? I'm really curious. If anybody has a song request, throw them in the comments. I'm happy to play requests when I know them. I've had requests for songs before that I do not know. Even ones that I've written that I do not know. I'm noticing something kind of exciting in this moment, because in the past, like maybe 2 years ago, when I would do these live streams, I would fret about what songs to play because I didn't have enough songs that I thought were good enough to play. So it was just like rotating the same few. But I don't feel that way right now. I have plenty of songs I could play. Something about lying, and it thought I was saying spacing lion. I'm going to have to go back and watch this live stream to figure that out, JJ. I'm glad that you're sharing that with me. And JJ, if you want to hear Gangsta's Paradise, I'm here for it, just so you know. Thank you, JJ. I feel like you ought to do some artwork, because you're such a great artist that could be like single art or something. We should collaborate. I would really like that. All right. This is a song from the 1980s. Thank you, William. I didn't write this one. This is from the 1980s. If you know my stuff, you probably know what I'm going to play. And has become, bedtime. Good night, Hartleys. Has become one of my most requested songs. And you may have seen, I ran an ad on Facebook of a live performance of me playing this with my friend Radislav. And I got a lot of lovely comments and a lot of like mean ones, but the mean comments were nothing to do with my musicianship. It was about the dress I was wearing, because that is what is important in this world, is what dress is this independent folk singer wearing. People are funny. So this song was written by the lead singer of the band that you're about to hear. The lead singer wrote this about his drummer, because he was in love with his drummer, and his drummer was a married man. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If listen to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Didn't you hear your wicked words every day? And you used to be so sweet. I heard you say that my love is an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong. When you go, you're gone forever. You string along, you string along. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Kathy, that is very sweet. Thank you. And Aunt Nancy, thank you. I was remembering when we recorded that. I don't know if you know, I have a recorded version of that on all the streaming platforms. My producer was like, do you really want to say I'm a man without conviction? Like, you're not a man. And I wish that I had realized in that moment, like, John Prine, y'all know John Prine, one of the most famous, best American songwriters. He wrote this and he sang it. I am an old woman. So it doesn't really matter. You can be any character you want. Bedtime and dinner are getting closer together. Have you noticed? William just said that. Yes, I have noticed. I have noticed that. I have turned into somebody that likes to go to bed between 8:30 and 9 o'clock at night. That's crazy. Who am I? Like, I was a night owl my whole life. I don't know. I think it's having a kid. It's having a kid, isn't it? It just changes everything. Like, if I'm not in bed promptly by 9 o'clock. Anyway. I told you all that crap about, like, not panicking over what song to play, and now I'm like, which song should I play? I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do a song from my last record. And hey, did you know? Have I posted about it enough? I don't even know. I have a new record coming out next year. And I think what I'm going to do, you know, traditionally you'll, like, have 3 singles and then your record comes out. But I think what I am going to do is make every song a single. I think I'm going to do that. I'm still kind of ironing out the kinks of my release plan. But anyway, that's what I've been spending my days opining about. This is a song I wrote for my mama at a time when, as I mentioned earlier, I like to fix things for other people, and you can't always do that. And at the time, she and I had learned together that there are people in this world that will look for elderly and vulnerable people and make them think that they love them, and then they will take all of their things. And that is after isolating them from their loved ones and their family. And as a loved one and family watching this happen to somebody, you're so helpless. You're so helpless because, like, these people know what they're doing, and they skirt the lines of, like, it's not quite a crime what they're doing, even though it's horrible what they're doing, and there's nothing you can do. And I just needed to fix it so bad, and I couldn't, and I wrote the song. Didn't know I could until I did. I just walked out and took a deep breath. I gave everything I had inside until I knew there wasn't no me left. Words can be as hard to swallow as a gun. It's like you handed me wine. What you gonna do about it now? There's nowhere to run. Baby, you're done, done, done. What you gonna do about it now? They won't catch your fall. You left them all. But I don't think you know I'm not a fool. I just got caught up in your blue. To dark words too many times, you start believing like you're some needy creature. You don't know your beginning or where he ends. Eyes can be as hard to escape as a knife. Let me walk away with my life. Done, done, done. What you gonna do about it now? They won't catch your fall. You left them all. But I don't think you know I'm not a fool. I just got caught up in your blue. You're a drug, and I'm the user. God, I feel the shame. Might say you're the abuser, but I think I'm the same. What you gonna do about it now? There's nowhere to run. Baby, you're done, done, done. What you gonna do about it now? They won't catch your fall. You left them all. But I don't think you know I'm not a fool. I just got caught up in your blue. Hey, my husband is commenting on here. Now, in the past, when I was doing these Monday night live streams, he would watch, and then he would, like, cautiously approach me with a martini because it's Martini Monday. I don't know if he's still busy at the moment, but I don't know. Maybe he's going to show up with a martini because it's Martini Monday. I've talked about this a bit, maybe, hopefully not too much, but I think it's so funny that I've written so many songs about wine, and I don't even really like wine. I prefer a foofy drink, like a martini that tastes like a Milky Way is my preferred thing right now. And it is a once a week thing for me. And however, I've just got so many songs about wine. I've got the one I'm going to play next. I've got another one. I've got Wine Decisions that came out. It's just such an easy word to sing about. I think that's maybe why. Anyway, this is a song about wasting your time on somebody who doesn't deserve your time. And I wrote it after, I can remember exactly where I was walking when the idea came to me, but you ever have those dreams that just like linger with you for the remainder of the day and you can't shake that off-putting feeling of them? That's what was happening. I had a dream about someone that had been in my life 10 years prior, and but the dream immediately sent me back to that same emotional place.
Sometimes I dream about you. Sometimes I pace the floor, wishing these silent movies wouldn't plague me anymore. I've moved on, I think, but in quiet moments, like washing dishes at the sink, I remember throwing back a bottle of wine. I was so sure that you were mine. I was wasted all that time. So here I am, maturely thinking that I was so naive. You could have said anything, and I would have believed. I've moved on, I've grown, but in my weaker moments I still go back, and I remember throwing back a bottle of wine. I was so sure that you were mine. I was wasted all that time when I was waiting for your voice, soft and clear, to tell me what I want to hear, that it wasn't wasted time, and you were always gonna be mine. You knew your prey, I know you did, when you brought me home. And you crossed the lines when you wanted to, once they were drawn. I had no say, and I let you take me down, down, down. And I remember throwing back a bottle of wine. I was so sure that you were mine. I was wasted all that time when I was waiting for your voice, soft and clear, to tell me what I want to hear,
Smith, what is that link that you shared? I'll totally check it out. What is it? Tell me. Any song requests, put them in the comments there. Are people messaging me song requests too? Goodness me. This is really quite fun. This is fun for me. I like this. I'm going to do something with a bit different groove, I think. So this is going to be the opening track of my record. And I cannot wait for you to hear it because it's got this like burning slide guitar solo by Jeff Plankenhorn, who is also such a killer songwriter. And I'm like, wow, wow. I'm hearing the parts in my head. All right, I'm sorry. I'll just play the song. This is an ode to my hometown. Ain't got a good reputation, ain't had one for a while. It don't make sense to me, everybody walks by with a smile. We are the salt of the earth, we are as real as the smile on your face. When you finally give up on the traffic on the bridge to the Cape. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. It's tied out at Little Harbor, ain't no I know you're with me in saltwater country. We like tradition, we like everything as it once was. Sometimes we go to Walmart and we walk around just because. The cracks in the sidewalk been there since my mama was young. It reminds her of summer and her dreams and the songs that she sung. Hey little sister, oh you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. It's tied out at Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me in saltwater country. All the long-forgotten brother and the rich man's son, the girl who needed nothing but her face in the sun. At the center of town, our grandfathers' names are etched in stone, and we can't leave the town that made us, except for maybe Gina Davis. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. It's tied out at Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me in saltwater country. In saltwater country. And now for my next trick, I'm gonna redeem myself. William, yay, thank you. I'm gonna redeem myself because I performed this song at a festival the other day. And I was actually, I had been sick like the day before and I hadn't eaten very much. And when I don't eat, like even if I miss like a meal and a half, this is what I become. Hangry is not the right word for it. It's like I can't function. And so I had to perform. And also, here's another thing. I can't really eat before I sing. It's hard for me to do that. I have to eat after I sing. So anyway, I'm performing thusly. And I was doing pretty good, but then in the middle of this song, which is a song that I play all the time, my hand just randomly decided it didn't want to participate in the bridge. And so this is me proving to myself that I can play it. Simone Biles gets the twisties. And I have to play this song again so that I trust myself. I'm sorry, I just shook the computer. Look at. So my keyboard is right there, and I have this, like, I fiddle with my feet when I sing. If you've ever seen me perform sitting down, it's like I can't not. Anyway, I keep shaking my foot and hitting the computer, and I'm sorry for that.
My life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation. It might not be the healthiest trick that I have ever used. It's just self-preservation. 'Cause I don't want to hear you tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words for the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. I've got a couple of friends I hardly ever see, except for hey, how are you doing? Presidential politics, we agree to disagree, but I don't respect their opinion, and I don't want to hear them tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. How can we all be friends when we can't even pretend to be civil? I'd rather walk alone again or get a block of wood and start to whittle. 'Cause this living ain't for chickens. Fell in love with alcohol and hiding it from me, and I was afraid to hurt his feelings. So I stuck around a year or two and tried to set him free. It was a lonely state of being. He didn't want to hear me tell him he was wrong. We were singing different words, it was barely a song. Gave up on getting along, so I sit alone and I read every book. Happy in my library nook all day, all day, all day. 'Cause my life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation.
All right. Y'all see my real book back there? Do you see this book right there? If you don't know, that I had that from college because I was a jazz piano major. That's a random fact about me. I didn't really like jazz. If any of my professors are watching, I liked you. I didn't really like jazz. But anyway, that book has been through some stuff with me. Thank you, William. I get time for maybe 2 more songs. Maybe 3 if they're fast. So if there's something you want to hear, now's the time to put it in the comments and I can give it a whirl. What do I want to play? What do I want? What do I need in my soul right now? I know, I'm going to switch guitars. You get a minute to think if you have a song request. Oh, I should, if I was a good business person, I would be doing this. Let that talk for me for a minute. But have you? Have y'all heard the recording of Wine Decisions? This puppy. I've made so much more work for myself by now performing with a guitar in an alternate tuning. But I have to say, that I love playing in this tuning. So if you don't play guitar, or if you kind of play guitar, and you've never tried an open tuning. Oh, I just lost my comments. Where'd they go? I highly recommend the open tuning. So basically, this is tuned to be a chord, no hands. And it can make guitar accessible for a lot of people. For example, the first time I ever saw somebody play in an open tuning, it was Dolly Parton. And Dolly was... Mark, are you saying you have played guitar in an open tuning? Yes. So Dolly Parton was on the Rosie O'Donnell show. They're just giving you setting that in a time and a place. And Dolly had these like ridiculously long fingernails. But she played her guitar because it was in an open tuning, and all you need to do to change a chord is this. So it's just, it makes it easy to play, and just gives you so many opportunities. And for me, like, my voice tends to be higher pitched, so having my guitar get those robust low notes balances everything out. Okay, here we go.
Put the ring on every day. A promise kept, a promise made. Stood in front of everyone, so innocent when we begun. Now look how far we've come. Half the bills are overdue. Drowning here in debt with you. Some days we're treading endlessly. I'm so glad it's you with me. We put the ring on every day. Some days we're boxers in the ring. Some days you're Swayze, dirty dancing. Some days life leaves you on the floor. Some days you're begging me for more. It gets easier, they say. It doesn't always feel that way. You put the ring on every day. A special date for groceries. Milk and apples, bread and cheese. And as we're standing in the line, it's always you catching my eye. And you don't even have to try. I'll put the ring on every day. I can't help but wonder where I'd be if I'd let you get away. Driving down the highway till the darkness comes, singing to myself just to hear someone say it'll be okay. Some days we're boxers in the ring. Some days you're Swayze, dirty dancing. Some days life leaves you on the floor. Some days you're begging me for more. It gets it's easier, they say. It doesn't always feel that way. She put the ring on every day. When my hips don't work no more, and there's a shoehorn by the door, my knuckles scream and swell and sing. Pull the band off with a string. You're still my more than everything, and I'll find a different way to put the ring on every day.
Hey, thank you for hanging out with me at this poorly advertised and yet very fulfilling for me Monday night live stream. I'm gonna do one more song for you. I had something I was thinking about that I wanted to share. You know how my whole thing is revel in your nerditude? That's my favorite thing to say. This is my current nerditude. Did you know that when you visit a national park, you can get one of these passport books, and then like a child, you can get very excited when you can stamp the date that you were at the park, and you can get a sticker for the park you went to. It's such a cool way to remember the places you've been, and if you travel a lot, it's a really cool way to see this country. So, and if let's say you went to White Sands National Park in New Mexico, and that you went there in, I don't know, February of 2020, before you had a passport book, they are so nice, and they will just send you the stamp with the right date on it that you actually went, and then you can stick it in your book. It's so exciting. I'm really passionate about it right now, and I'm like, how many national parks are near me? And I'm planning out my tour routes around national parks now. So that's one thing I'm being nerdy about at the moment. And then I was thinking, that song is about putting the ring on every day, in a long-term partnership. You've got to work at it. It's not just easy all the time. And I just want to give a shout out to my husband, who was so kind last night when I randomly said that my preferred movie to watch as we fell asleep last night was Kevin Costner's Waterworld. I don't really know why I wanted to watch Waterworld, but I did. I had never seen it before. I just remembered that my dad had the VHS tape of Waterworld. So we started watching Waterworld. If anyone would like to watch this movie and then we can discuss next week, that's not a terrible idea. I think you should do it. I'm receiving a text message from my husband. Oh, he's reminding me that my other nerdy thing about national parks is that I also always buy a magnet. But that's true. Any museum that I go to or experience I have, if I can purchase a magnet, I get the magnet. Okay, those are my things. Those are Grace's travel tips. I intend to do this next Monday too, and every Monday at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I'm traveling and can't. Gosh, I just put my stake in the ground. I guess we're doing this, y'all. Mark, I will totally take you with me. Come. Look at my tour schedule and tell me when you can come. All right, here's my last one. Thank you for hanging out with me. I don't know why I just gave a sign off as if it was in a live concert and had someone telling me to get off the stage. I can do whatever I want. This is my computer.
Mother gazing out of the window, staring at a sun that she just can't touch. If at any time he's in a jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. But all the praying just ain't helping at all, 'cause he can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. So he goes out and he makes his money the best way he knows how. Another body laying cold in the gutter. stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Little precious has a natural obsession, a temptation, but he just can't see. She gives him loving that his body can't handle, but all he can say is, baby, it's good to me. One day he goes and takes a glimpse in the mirror, but he doesn't recognize his own face. His health is fading and he doesn't know why. 3 letters took him to his final resting place. Don't go chasing waterfalls, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms are coming down, leaving a trace, and now I'm God-given ray. Is it because my life is 10 shades of gray? Pray I'll fade away, seldom praising for the sunny days. Like his promise is true, only my faith can undo the many chances I blew to bring my life to a new. You're blue in unconditional skies, dry the tears from my eyes, and all my lonely cries. My only bleeding hope is for the folk who can't cope with such an enduring pain that it leaves them in the pouring rain. Who's to blame for shooting Cain in your own vein? What a shame you're shooting aim for someone else's brain. You're plainly insane. Ain't this day and time before I pray to crime? I pray the system got you victim to your own mind. Dreams are hopeless, aspirations and hopes are coming true. Believe in yourself, the rest is up to me and you. I go chasing waterfalls, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. See you soon.